guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm back with one more video, and today we have one of my friend Sri with us. So he'll be giving a complete talk regarding TuringMinds.ai company. And without wasting much time, let's start to talk with Sri. Hi, Sri.
Hi Akshay, how are you?
So we are doing great, Sri. Firstly, congrats, Sri, for being selected at Turing Minds.
Okay, thanks Akshay.
So before jumping on main talk, Sri, just give a small introduction about yourself to our audience. About you.
Uh, yeah, my name is Yu Sai Srivastava. I have been completed my my graduation in
Mhm.
MBGR College of Engineering, which is staying in Vijayanagar, Andhra Pradesh,
Mhm.
as a mechanical graduate.
Okay.
But being a mechanical graduate, I am always eager to look on all the
Mhm.
opportunities.
Yep.
So I learned some coding skills from my second year onwards,
Mhm.
and that's it for this is the
Yep.
brief introduction.
So, see, coming back to its hiring procedure, when compared to other companies, how is its hiring procedure? Any talk on that?
Yeah, Akshay, actually, I applied the TuringMinds.ai through offline, off-campus mode.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and I looked for one of the Instagram page suggested me the job,
Okay.
and I applied for it.
Okay.
And later I got the exam link directly.
Mm-hmm.
And coming to the process, actually it is a not a well-established company. I mean, like TCS, like Wipro.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
It is some kind of startup, and they are looking for a ML or AI engineer,
Mm-hmm.
which nowadays it was growing in India.
Yeah. Mm.
That type. They are not taking a much aspirants. They are
Mm-hmm.
just filtering out.
Okay.
So my sincere suggestion is to maintain some keywords in the resume which
Mm-hmm.
will be suitable for ML or
Yeah.
AI
Mm-hmm.
instead of regular resume.
Yeah. Mm. So,
Yeah.
got it. So, as you mentioned, while preparing a resume, just try to make use of the keywords like ML.
Yeah.
Chalo. So, coming to
Yeah.
its assessment, Sri, how was the assessment? How
Yeah.
was the pattern? Like, how many number of coding questions were there? Any talk on that? Insight about that?
Actually, coming to the assessment, Akshay, after I has been got the link, they gave me 40 to 48 to 72 hours for a CBT computer-based test,
Okay.
and I think there were about 50 questions in that.
Okay.
All are jumbled. I mean, some are from
Mm-hmm.
mathematics,
Mm.
some are from verbal, some are
Okay.
from code snippets,
Okay.
and the code snippets are basically on Python.
Python. Okay.
Okay, there is no coding question, but they cover the concepts of coding questions through that code snippets only.
Snippets. Okay.
And yeah, and coming to the questions more, uh, all the questions that are from mathematics are completely from graphs, statistics,
Okay.
and probability.
Okay.
We have to, yeah, and there will be almost 30 questions only from mathematics in
Okay.
that 50 questions,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the time is about 1.5 hour 90 minutes
Okay.
uh, for 50 questions.
Okay. As you mentioned, there were MCQs, Sri. Like, how were the answers? Like, were they more than one answer kind of questions, or any only one question, one answer
uh,
kind of question?
yeah, coming to that point, actually all are MCQs with single option only.
Single
There will
option.
be no multi option.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chalo. So, as you mentioned, no coding question.
Yeah, there is no coding question,
So, the first, the
but
main
code snippet cover the
coding question.
coding question logic.
Chalo, apart from the snippets, as you mentioned, the major focus is given to the mathematical stuff, like the
Yeah,
statistics, as
mathematics.
you mentioned. Chalo,
Yeah.
that was all about the assessment, correct?
Yeah.
So, what was the time taken to get?
The
Yeah, go on, go on. You were
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. The assessment is completely to test the
Mm,
knowledgeability for being a machine learning or
mm,
artificial intelligence. So the mathematics is completely given, and the assessment is plus two. I mean
mm.
intermediate level
Okay,
mathematics,
okay,
and some integration questions also came. Almost five to six integration questions only.
okay.
Those are our BTech that M1 M2 had. That way.
All right. So that was all about the assessment. So how much time it took to get the result, Sri? Do you remember?
Actually, after completing the assessment, I think I directly got a mail from Turing Minds HR,
Mm-hmm.
conveying that I have a I have a technical round
Yeah.
interview.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and I think I got the mail after 2 days, I think so,
2 days.
after
Chalo.
results. I am not sure about it, but after 2 days I
Two
got it.
days. All right. So
Yeah.
how next was the technical round.
Yeah.
So how was your technical round experience? Can you talk on that?
Uh, yeah, I have attended for several interviews,
Mm-hmm.
but the interview with TR in Turing Minds is a bit complicated because
Okay.
they want the machine learning and artificial intelligence kind of stuff.
Mm.
And directly, the basics are like what are lists, what are tuples, the just basics in the Python.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, they ask some questions on big data
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
later OOP concepts in Python. Actually, we know how to implement OOP concepts in Java, but
Java.
they asked me
Python.
in Python,
Okay.
Python
Mm-hmm.
stuff. And after that, they asked me to show any project that have been
Mm-hmm.
built in Python,
Okay. Mm.
like image processing, such project.
Okay. Mm.
The TR stuff is very good, but if we do any real-time project on machine learning, then the interview will be easily
Easy.
cracked with the
Mm.
Turing Mind.
Mm.
Yeah,
So I guess like main focus was given on the Python language.
yeah, Python. Yeah,
So, and as you mentioned, if you do any kind of real world project, then it will be easy.
real-world project on Python, it will be very easy to crack the Turing Mind.
Chalo. So did they ask any OOPS concept in the TR? Actually, OOPS concept.
Yeah, they asked loop concepts on Python to implement loop concepts
Okay.
on Python.
Okay. They said to
Yeah.
implement also.
I think they asked about the what's that inheritance concept
Mm.
to implement the inheritance.
Okay. Mm.
They asked me to share my screen.
Okay.
They asked me to implement the inheritance,
Chalo.
and they also asked different types of inheritance as multiple inheritance, single
Okay.
inheritance,
Mm.
and implement those all stuff.
Okay. So
The
just
TR round is about 25 to 30 minutes, I think so.
okay, half an hour. Okay.
Yeah.
I just forgot to ask this one. Coming back to the assessment,
Yeah.
as you mentioned, what was the platform, Sri? Do you remember?
Uh, Actually, I don't remember
Okay. Okay.
Akshay.
Okay. No worries.
Uh,
It's totally fine. Chalo. And coming back to the technical round, as you mentioned, they said you to share your screen and type the code. Uh,
yeah.
did they send any link or something like that, or you have to just note it
Uh,
on the notepad?
no, no. I can. They said you can open any
Oh,
compiler, whether it is online compiler or we can have. I have ideally in my
yeah.
laptop. I
So,
download it.
all right. Apart from the technical stuff, Sri, did they ask any situation-based question? Like they'll be giving a scenario and they
Yeah, yeah,
any
yeah. In
yeah.
TR, they hadn't asked many situation-based questions, but while coming to HR, they asked many situation questions, and
Okay.
also they put on me in some situations and asked me
Okay.
some.
All right. So
Yeah,
before going to the HR, what was the time taken
yeah.
to get the TR question? I mean TR result.
Actually, uh, after completing of TR on that evening only, I got a
Evening.
call. I mean, a voice call from
Mm-hmm.
HR
Okay. Mm-hmm.
in the Turing line,
Mm-hmm.
and she mentioned that you have been selected to the role and you have to give an final HR
Mm-hmm.
interview.
Mm-hmm.
If you crack that, we will release the offer letter and we will something she said like that. And they asked me to when I at the time I am in my SEM examinations. I
Okay.
think yeah, SEM examinations
Mm-hmm.
are going on.
Okay.
So I said that I need some time.
Mm-hmm.
Later I got call on that weekend. I think so. The
Acha.
HR call.
Okay. It was basically a telephonic call, actually.
Yeah. HR, I mean, just to intimate me that I
Mm.
have been selected, it was a telephonic call, but HR round is also on the platform of something, any online platform, Zoom or
Okay.
like
Okay.
something. I don't remember
So,
what it is.
chalo then. So, how was your HR experience? Can you talk on that?
Yeah. Yeah. My HR experience with the Turing Mind HR, I think I remember her name also.
Okay.
Um,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
her name is Meghna. Meghna.
Okay.
And I think she asked me very good questions and she is well oriented and she said she put me in some situations that how a machine learning engineer need to behave. I mean, she given some scenarios like if the data, if she given some data to me and she helped. She said that
Okay.
to sort the to sort the data,
Mm.
how you would react,
Okay.
and if there is more data, yeah. There are very basic behavioral questions,
Okay.
and yeah, there are basic behavioral questions. The HR round is about 10 minutes,
10
and
minutes.
they started with asking about myself, and
Okay.
later the HR round goes like that. Just basic, very basic.
So did they discuss anything related to the location, Sri? Location, anything like that?
They asked me about, I mean, they given me to I mean, I think they gave me the Hyderabad
Yeah.
location.
Mm-hmm.
They asked me whether I am comfortable to
Mm.
come to Hyderabad or not.
Okay.
Just like,
Chalo, in HR, it was all about the situation question and the location discussion. That's it.
yeah, that's it.
So how much time?
Also,
Yeah. Go on, go.
in HR, yeah. In HR, I think they asked me something like whether you are interested to go to abroad for MS. I mean, they will pay that.
Okay.
I mean, they will give the loan, and I need to sign a bond for
Okay.
some 4 years, something like that.
Okay.
If I want to shift the company, then I need to pay the MS
Compensation.
fees. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, compensation.
Penalty amount. Okay. That's okay. Oh, I guess we have covered everything regarding the assessment, TR and
Yeah.
HR. So yeah, last one. How much time it took to get the HR result, Sri? Do you remember?
Um, Yeah, after completion of HR round, I think within 1 week only they said that are you, I mean, you are selected, are you
Mhm.
interested or not? They released the offer letter.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
within
offer.
1 week only I got.
Like, how did you receive the offer letter? Is it through your personal Gmail or is it they have their own company portal? How is it?
Actually, I don't remember Akshay.
Chalo, okay.
I need to check in my Gmail whether I received in Gmail or not.
Okay, no worries. Chalo, after 1 week of time, you received the offer letter.
Yeah.
Chalo, so before jumping to the job description, Sri, would you like to mention anything? Are we missing anything?
No, Akshay, but coming to this TuringMinds.ai, I think the major aspect which is I don't want to say it as a drawback.
Mm-hmm.
It is a good opportunity for some fellows and
Mm-hmm.
for some persons,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and they are offering MS for everyone.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, whoever is selected for that role, they are offering MS,
Okay.
and also they are saying that you need to take some loan. I mean,
Okay.
for that, I mean, educational loan,
Mm-hmm.
and we will cut it through the salary.
Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm.
It will be okay. It is also not mandatory. We have to complete the 3 months training, and after passing the 3 months training, we will be given this opportunity to go to MS.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is some kind of, I mean, the persons who don't want to study in abroad
Abroad.
or do
Mhm.
MS, it's better to don't go for this company.
Okay.
For who are enthusiastic about going to abroad and study MS,
Mhm.
I think Turing Minds is a good company, good opportunity.
Chalo. All right. So thanks for mentioning that last part, Sri, regarding
Yeah,
the
that's
MS part.
it. Uh,
Okay, guys. Before applying for this company, you can think about if you want to pursue your career for the further MS, so you can just join this company, or else if it's vice versa kind of case, you can just think about that. Okay.
yeah,
And Sri, we'll just look into a job
yes, sir.
description. Yeah.
Okay.
So, what was the role given to you? What was the role offered?
I think it was machine learning engineer, I think so.
A machine learning engineer. Okay. So, coming to its
Yeah,
CTC, can you talk on that?
yeah, it was, they said that the CTC was about 6 LPA,
Okay.
6 LPA.
Okay. So, coming to
It
its
was between 6 to 7 LPA, I think something. So,
6 to, okay, the fresher can expect between 6 to 7 LP.
6 to 7 LPA.
All right. So, coming to its internship and stipend, can you talk on that?
Actually, they had not said anything about the. Oh, yeah. They said that there will be training period of 3 months.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
In that 3 months, we need to qualify the final examination or
Okay.
something.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Later, we need to do the 9 months internship. I mean, for first 1 year, we will stay here only.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
After that internship, they will based upon our interest and based upon our scores, they will give the loan and send
Okay.
us to the analyst.
Chalo. So, any talk on this stipend, Sri? What was the stipend
They
offer?
said that for first 3 months, I mean, in the training period, there will be no stipend.
Okay.
But after 3 months, for the remaining 9 months, I think it will be around 20 to 25K, I think. So 20K, 20K,
20K.
20K per month.
Okay. What was the
Yeah.
mode offer? Is it we have to go to the company or is it online mode? How is it?
Actually, I hadn't go up to that level. After
Chalo.
hearing that, I just accepted
Chalo.
it.
No worries.
Yeah.
No worries. And yeah, guys, regarding the mode, I guess, during the initial stage, they will be mentioning it, whether you have to come to the office or the training will be on the online. Nothing to worry about that. You will
Yes.
be getting notified from the company regarding the mode.
From the company.
And Sri, I guess we covered everything. Last and important question.
Hmm.
Any suggestion to our
Yeah.
audience?
Any suggestion regarding Turing Minds?
Yeah, regarding tournaments. Your personal
So
suggestion.
I
Yeah.
have a I have a very few suggestions. The first suggestion is whoever wants to go to MS
Mm-hmm.
uh, and want to gain experience, and also at that time you want to gain experience. TuringMinds.ai is preferably because no company will send us MS as a fresher. Okay. And the second suggestion is coming to the aptitude or
Mm-hmm.
I mean examination of TuringMinds.ai.
Yep.
Uh, just concentrate on the mathematics,
Mm-hmm.
plus two mathematics and our BTech mathematics.
Mm-hmm.
There will be more than enough. And I think the questions they have given will take 2 to 3 minutes, and
Mm-hmm.
we should not use calculator. We should not use an
Okay.
integration because calculator.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's limits. I think. And try to do as much as you can. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, practicing more mathematical
Mm-hmm.
questions will sure crack the
Crack the
examination.
exam.
Verbal and other questions are just basics only. Coding
Mm-hmm.
snippets are also not. I mean, they are
Yep.
up to the mark,
Mm-hmm.
but not very highly complicated.
Mm-hmm.
The math is a bit complicated.
Yep.
And coming to the TR round, a good idea on Python
Mm-hmm.
and what any real-time project will
Project.
sure crack
Help you.
the TRO.
Yeah.
And HR round is just about the just to
Situation.
express our
Yeah.
behavior.
Yep.
Yeah, situation.
Chalo.
That's it, Akshay.
Chalo, chalo. Really appreciate Sri for your suggestion. And yeah, guys, just try to consider the suggestion given by the Sri and just try to implement in your preparation in coming days. And Sri, really appreciate you buddy for taking time and joining us today.
I
Sharing
am also appreciating Akshay for your work.
pleasure, buddy. Pleasure. Happy to hear that actually. And yeah, guys, this is our today's talk. And guys, I would like to mention we also have a Telegram community group called VGrow. Our link is given in the description. And guys, if you're not a subscribe to our channel, hit the bell icon and subscribe. And Shri, once again, thank you man for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks, Akshay.
And yeah, guys, this is all about today's talk. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye.